As Dallas's ban on short-term rentals languishes in the Dallas Court of Appeals, some homeowners next to party houses are beyond frustrated.
Dallas police responded to a large, out-of-control party early yesterday morning. Fox 4's Lori Brown is live in Dallas with the latest. Lori.
Heather, Dallas homeowners feel like they are in legal limbo. The city's ban on short-term rentals is on hold, and the Court of Appeals has not yet set a date for a rehearing.
These are the sounds that kept Dallas homeowners near Trinity Groves in West Dallas awake early Sunday morning. Dallas police say they received a call about possible shots fired at 12:21 a.m. They arrived on scene 20 minutes later. Police say there was no evidence of shots being fired, but the video shows officers did tell people they had to move their illegally parked cars. One of the cars blocked Jason Wanderscheid's driveway.
They were drinking, and once alcohol's involved and there are that many people, there had to have been at least 50 people over there. And then the arguments on the front lawn, they could lead into some poor decisions. That was my main concern.
40 minutes after police arrived, shouting from partiers continued.
I promise you, I promise you, bro. Take your time. I will put your guns right now. You can go to the other side.
We last spoke with Wanderscheid 9 months ago in September. That's when a neighbor recorded DPD's response to another large party at the same short-term rental home on Ivanhoe Lane. Hundreds of people filed out of the home. Like this time, police said there were no arrests made or offense reported. Wanderscheid says a stream of parties has continued to interrupt his sleep, even on weeknights.
There have been many, many parties, and we don't get much of a response at times. But I also think that is due to the fact that law enforcement is just so overwhelmed with cases that these are low priority.
And would you have bought a home next to a club?
Absolutely not.
I called the owner of the home, who in September told me he was also frustrated at his short-term renters.
There was a really loud, large party that happened early Sunday morning.
This time he had much less to say. With the new city council members sworn in Monday, Wanderscheid is hopeful something will be done to permanently shut down party houses.
I want to be able to go to bed at midnight and be able to wake up in the morning and go along with my day.
We are working to get a response from the city of Dallas about what it is doing to push the STR litigation forward. I also asked what the city is doing to protect homeowners from repeated nuisance problems like this. We'll let you know when we get a response. Heather.
All right, Lori Brown, thank you.